What's up, folks? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Joshua. You get to digest a bit on what is happening over the weekend. Just a quick roundup, you get me? If you want a deeper digest, it's what we call the Extra Digest. It's a podcast, by the way, and this is the previous one we did, and we're going to be doing one this week, so be on the lookout for that, where we shall be talking further on what happened over the weekend. In the previous one, we were talking about the transfer rankings. Yeah, we rank top 10 transfers in the Premier League that happened over the summer transfer window. I think we might also do something different this week. We'll do a combined 11 than the usual, just talking about what happened over the weekend. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. But you'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. He'll give you hell. I know he will. Gabriel is a wall at the back. Ole, 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 ole. No one knows that better. No one knows that better than Tottenham men, because they felt the wrath of the Arsenal. They felt the wrath of Gabriel Magalhaes, who rose highest to nick in a dynamite overheader to give us a 1-0 win at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. By the way, Gabriel Magalhaes was the man of the match, and that's his second man of the match award playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Basically, he owns Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's his stomping yard. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is our yard as the Arsenal. Tottenham are our dogs, and boy, we have them on a goddamn leash. Man, it was a fantastic weekend, ain't gonna lie. I had a heck of a time. I mean, Arsenal, a depleted Arsenal, with no Martin Odegaard, with no Declan Rice, two of our best two midfielders who are not there. We went to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and spanked them like the jabronis they are, and we beat them up like the jabroni slayers we are. That's how good we are, man. So, man, I'm over the moon, man. You know, going to the game, everybody was like, oh, let's wait and see if the Arsenal can actually hack it. We know they don't have Odegaard. We know they don't have Declan Rice. Man, you can't afford to be trading Manchester City. If you happen not to win this one, you might be trading Manchester City to be how many points when you go to Etihad. And so much shebang. So much shit. You know, and you know, we walked there and we did our thing, man. It's just like the Arsenal, you know? And I gotta give it up to a man like Mikel Arteta. Man, no better way of coming up with our lineup. Of course, there were so many questions on who's gonna start in the midfield, who is it gonna be? And of course, we went for the midfield of Partey, Jorginho, and Trossard. Trossard is experienced enough. He's not gonna be giving those, trading those passes, like through the eye of the needle kind of passes. But he's still good, all right. The industry is there with him. He's lethal as well. If he gets himself in some good position, he can shoot. But he can still make some passes. Not as good as Odegaard, but he can still do it. So it was a good choice by a man like Mikel Arteta. And I have a feeling next, when you go to Etihad, you might have Partey, Rice, and maybe still Trossard as a number 10. So we did quite well, by the way. Of which, by the way, we could have even have gotten more goals in that game. There's a chance that fell to Martinelli the 18th minute. And I was like, dude, just go ahead. Went one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but could not convert it or finish it off. So, yeah, but Martinelli, he needs to pull up his socks, man. Ain't gonna lie. But he was quite industrious. He completed more dribbles than anyone in that match. So, yeah, he still was our workhorse for sure. We love that. We love that as well. So, yeah, Arsenal went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and won 1-0. Next up, we go to Etihad. We're going to be facing Manchester City. Let me say Manchester City, they were up against Brentford over the weekend. They beat them 2-1. Haaland again. This guy. This dude just can't stop scoring. But I know he's scoring all those goals because he's very much aware when Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba comes to town, you can't score, bro. We gonna pocket you, alright? Like we have pocketed you in the last, 4 fixtures now. Dude can't score against the Arsenal. So yeah, I hope he has enjoyed all those goals that he has scored, because come this Sunday, he's not gonna be scoring, man, once we come to town. The A-listers are gonna be at Etihad, and this is the week also when the 115 charges cases is starting off, bro. Like, starting off today. So, man, we gonna eat good, man. Like, this week is also when the Champions League is kicking off, bro. We need to sit back. Yeah, we gonna eat good, ain't gonna lie. So Manchester City, of course, they conceded after 22 seconds after Johan Wissa nicked in a header. And then, of course, that lead lasted for 18 minutes. Well, a tad longer than Ipswich lead. Lasted 18 minutes, and then Haaland was there to equalize, and then he was there again to score the winner. And that makes it 9 goals, I think, now for him. No one has ever had more goals in the first 4 fixtures. The other one who came close was I think, Wayne Rooney, who had 8 goals in 11-12 season. And then Diogo Costa, I think he had 7 in 14-15 season. The first 4 fixtures, just mad. Crazy when you think about it. But like I told you, he is not scoring next weekend. So yeah. But that being said though, I had to get Haaland into my FPL squad, which I just changed this morning, by the way. I forgot to change it for the game week 4, man. Shit. But I still got more than average points. I got 61 points, courtesy of Gabriel and David Raya. They gave me solid points, ain't gonna lie. I ate good there. Garnacho as well. Big up for that. Oli Watkins as well. Big up for that. Speaking of Oli Watkins, Aston Villa came from 2-0 down against Everton to win 3-2, boy. And what a goal by Duran. This guy, he just can't stop scoring, and he's scoring really good goals. Like the one he scored was absolute cracker of a goal. Absolute perfect winner of a goal. Absolute dynamite. I would say dynamite. So, by the way, dynamite came into my mind when I was watching when Arsenal played against Tottenham, I think in the 07 season. And Fabregas scored a heck of a goal, a brilliant screamer. It was an absolute dynamite. That's what the commentator said. Absolute dynamite. And then Adebayo scored a thriller of a goal, which was actually voted as the goal of the season for that season. And it was like absolutely brilliant. I was to myself like, those are the kind of words I want to hear this weekend when Arsenal goes to Tottenham. Dynamite, absolutely brilliant. Those are the kind of words I want to hear, and that's exactly what I heard, because it was an absolute dynamite of a header by one Gabriel Magalhaes, but I'm already done with that. So, Aston Villa, man. Oli Watkins with a brace. I think he's back, man. Gave me a very good number of points per FPL. I think he's back for real. So I'm definitely not selling him up. Next up, I think they have Wolves, so it's going to be a good game. Let's see if we're going to do something like that. So, yeah, Aston Villa won 3-2 against Everton. Everton, man, 4 clean L's so far. It's not looking good, man. Yeah, when they go back this coming weekend, I think they are playing at home. They better win. Because it's really bad over there. They cannot maintain a lead, man. So, yeah, Aston Villa, of course, won 3-2. Manchester City won 2-1 against Brentford. Manchester United, by the way, this dude who's at the back there, Delete got his first goal for Manchester United in their 3-0 win against Southampton in the early kickoff. Now, early kickoff, of course, it's tricky. And of course, it was getting a bit tricky for Manchester United because they considered a penalty. And I think that's the game. That's the moment that the game changed. From that on, it was never the same because Southampton just capitulated after that, and Manchester United just rose up after that. Delete with the goal, Rashford with the goal as well, and Garnacho. When you see Delete and Rashford scoring in the same match, that's crazy. That's absolutely mad. And yeah, I think Manchester United kind of found their level. So yeah, I wanted to see them dominate that game. They didn't do that, but they got all the 3 points. I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's what matters. And they scored 3 goals. I can't take that away from them. I would not have been like super satisfied if they got like a 2-0 win, but it's not my monkey, not my suckers really. But I just thought I would see a dominance of a performance from them because it's Southampton. They are weak. That's what we do. After Arsenal played, I mean, the other fixture that caught my eye is Liverpool, who got beat by Nottingham Forest. There's a rivalry brewing between the two of them. Apparently, dates way back to the 1970s. Yeah, not my monkey, not my circus. But yeah, Nottingham Forest came to Anfield and clobbered those cops, bruv. I could not believe what I was seeing, man. Big Will could not believe. I was watching that game live on TikTok alongside him. He could not believe what he was saying. He could not. Crazy when you think about it. So the tricky trees. Who loses to a team that calls themselves tricky? Come on. Can be my team, man. Anyway, Nottingham Forest won that game 1-0. Liverpool went from being invincible to not being invincible at all to not scoring at home. Yeah, 1-0 win to the tricky trees. They'll be absolutely buoyant because of that. I told Big Willie to watch out for Murillo. Atawalola, akakata. I told him to watch out for Milenkovic. Proper defender, akakata. Aona sasa, membramba. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So that's how the weekend cookie has crumbled, man. Elsewhere, we had Kenya. Our teams were playing in the Champions League. Gor Mahia lost 3-0 to Al Ahly. Yomenda, Kenya Police, we lost to Zamalek 1-0 as well. Tusker, we lost to Kariobangi Sharks from a 2-0 lead to trailing 3-2. That's just bizarre, if you ask me. But that was a big win for Kariobangi Sharks. Nairobi City Stars drew with Bidco United. Worth noting that Nairobi City Stars goal was scored by Yuto Kasuba, or Kusuba if I'm not wrong. He's a Japanese who plays for the Kenya Premier League. Yeah, so crazy when you think about it as well. So yeah, man, Arsenal showing Tottenham is still shit, and that's why they are shit. They cannot beat us even when we are weak. Nottingham Forest, Liverpool are still stranded in the forest. They're still lost from tender contenders from not finding their way out of the forest. Crazy. Manchester United getting off on a good start, you would say. Delete scoring a goal as well. Haaland cannot stop scoring. 9 goals in 4 matches. That's crazy. Absolute bizarre. What a weekend it has been. Having Barnes with a crack of a goal. It's been fantastic. Even in F1, man. The huge crash between Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz. Crazy when you think about it. Oscar Piastri won. Now McLaren are the lead constructors, by the way. But yeah, it's been a fantastic weekend, man. George Russell on the podium. Since come out to Mercedes, we got a podium finish. So I'm alright. I'm cool with that. That's how the cookie crumbles. So this coming week, the Champions League is kicking on. Be on the lookout for that. You also on the lookout for the Extra Digest podcast. It's gonna be a cracker. 1,000 subscribers, you already have that. 10,000 subscribers. Adios.